Alright, hello. Got more ESO. Let's get this loaded up. Where were we? Oh, we were just going to enter a battle to defend the town. I believe that's what we were going to do. I hope so. No, it's a stream title, makes no sense whatsoever. So, I think we had to go and speak to I can't remember her name. The female cat. Daily reward. Potions. Poisons. I never use poisons. Right, so we need to speak to her.
We need your cart to help barricade the city, Grishka. The main will compensate you for any damage.
I see the Usurper Queen's army is on its way. It's going to be an army probably of the undead. We don't know if there's going to be dragons. Not sure what the relationship between her and the dragons is. First off, let's get a riding lesson.
Feel free to inspect.
Before I forget. I need to get my nose every day, so I've forgotten for years. Come on.
I knew nothing good would come of Abner Tarn's efforts to make peace with the Usurper Queen. Now she turns her attention to Riverhold. We must protect the city, no matter what Euraxia throws at us.
Tharn said to report to you for my orders.
So many have answered the call. Zamorak and the Desert Wind Adepts, the people of Riverhold. Even that strange Cadwell. And now you, Five Claw. Excellent! I have things that need to be done, but not enough hands to do them. If you are willing.
What do you need?
The outlying farms are vulnerable to attack. We need to get the farmers inside the walls before Euraxia's forces arrive. Go to Greenleaf Farm and convince Zazie to move her family. After that, I will send word as to what I need you to do next.
You alright?
Wait, Walker. Zamorak will accompany you. This one would go with you to the Greenleaf Farm. The farmers there were kind when Zamorak passed that way on his return. He would help you convince them to find safety inside the town.
Where were you returning from?
Exile. Circumstances forced Zamorak to leave the land he loves. This one never imagined returning to Elsweyr, but here he is. Zamorak will help, though he prefers to utilize his healing skills over his martial abilities.
I'm happy to have healing. I've seen what you can do. We might need your strength before it's all over.
Zamorak understands, but that may be easier said than done. The last time this one used his martial skills, well, things did not go well.
And that's why you were exiled.
We can discuss this more later. Now let us go help the farmers. The farm lies to the northwest of the town.
You alright?
The fastest way to reach the farm is through the gate in the western wall.
Okay. And not that we were just standing right next to a gate. Gate in the western wall. Take your word that there is one. Not sure to use that one. Are you sure? I know there's one up here somewhere. Okay, that is west. I'll let you off. Now, where the heck are we actually going? No, quickest way, cross country. I don't know why I'm running and not riding. I should be riding, but oh well. Not the undead though. Stop healing. That's cheating. Yes, I do it. Down you go. Never have too much gold. What was the alchemist digging for? Yeah, we can at least reach the farm. Yep. That was badly aimed. There you go.
Uraxians, here! We expected an attack from the east and south, but they've somehow encircled the town.
The house. Green farmhouse. Excuse me.
Get up! Who are you to burst into our home without permission? Wait, this one recognizes the brawny adept standing behind you. What do you want with Zazie and her family?
Zamorak and I came to warn you. The Uraxians are about to attack. You need to get into the town.
The Uraxians are already here!
I know.
They seem to be searching for something. Though so far, they have left us alone.
Cadwell.
But this one's mate and brother, Kinaro and Hirsch, they are still in the fields. And we will not run while our family remains separated.
We'll go look for them.
You would do that?
This is right.
Thank you, Walker. Kinaro would try to hide, but my brother, Hirsch, can be hot-headed, and he hates the Uraxians. A lethal combination when faced with Uraxian steel. Please, hurry.
Oh, stay safe. We'll find the missing family members.
This one's son plans to join the militia. Zazie would rather keep him safe, but children never appreciate the advice of their elders, yes?
Your mate likes to hide. Any idea where I should look?
A few small caves lie to the west, in the hills. We use them for storage as they stay cool and dark, even on the hottest days.
Useful. Just gonna look at your bookshelf first.
I should be the one to search for father and uncle, not these outsiders.
Hey! You'll do no such thing!
I don't loot the house, but always got to check the bookshelves. Alright, find her brother and mate. Good. Missed that one. Advanced. Come on, quick. Interested in the other stuff. You can chuck fireballs all you like. Dark elf. Not bothered. Oop, that's back shot. How did that miss? Right, into the cave. Oh, here we go. Oh no.
Go away! Haven't you done enough?
No, I'm not one of the soldiers. Tazi sent me to find you.
Zazie, is she safe? Thank John and Jode. Dark moons, what a disaster. The soldiers appeared and chased us out of the fields. Then they started digging. Hirsch threw a rock. They responded with an arrow. Now my mate's brother is dead.
Any idea what they're looking for?
I heard one of the soldiers mention body parts.
Cadwell.
Such gruesome work. But no one is buried in our fields, at least as far as I know. Oh, Walker, I have no idea how Zazie will react to the news of Hirsch's death. Dark moons, indeed.
First things first. Return to your farmhouse, gather your family, then get inside the town.
This one will say the words to guide Hirsch to the sands behind the stars.
Thank you, Adam. I'll go and break the sad news to Zazie.
Okay, we have to go back and speak to her. Oh wait. Griffin is there. I thought I haven't seen him. But he's there. I just thought, are we it's not really not going to be getting any benefits or bonuses. What? Yeah, right, finally got him down. Yeah, back at the farmhouse. Get out of the way of that. they not used to just sort of shatter? They just sort of faded out and was replaced by a pile of stuff. I'm sure they used to be like a shatter animation.
We all grieve for Hirsch, Miniza.
Eh? That was a bit wonky.
This one's brother now walks the endless sands behind the stars. Zazi's sorrow is only eclipsed by the hatred she feels towards the Araxians.
Grieve later. Right now, take your family, get inside the town.
This one's brother would want us to stay here and defend our farm. Zazi would be a poor sister and a poorer matriarch of this family if she tucked her tail between her legs and slunk away.
Your Axian forces are right outside. You'll all die here, just like your brother.
But... Damn you, Walker! We can't even spare a moment to take care of Hirsch's remains? No. The living are more important than the dead. We will go into the city. However, if this one gets killed anyway, she promises to haunt you.
Right. Zamarak promised to take care of Hirsch. You just be careful and stay safe.
Ah, Five Claw. Good. I have another task for you.
Aren't you supposed to be, organising the town?
I hoped to catch you before you were done here. I need you to head west. Nalado's scouts identified a number of Euraxian supply camps set up near the mountains. I want you to help Nalado and her soldiers disrupt the Euraxian supply lines.
You alright? What do you need me to do?
These western camps support the soldiers that encircle the city. Find the camps, startle their horses, and set fire to their wagons. Nalado's soldiers will grab whatever supplies they can, but your goal is to inflict mayhem and destruction.
Mayhem? Destruction? Yeah, I can do that.
Once you scare off the horses and set fire to the wagons, that will be the signal for Nalado's soldiers to grab the supplies. And if any of the Euraxians complain, feel free to deal with them however you see fit.
I think the soldiers are also looking for the body parts Zomong Fum seeks.
Zumog Fum! He wants to resurrect the betrayer from the ancient tales of Kunzari. Ever since Abner Tharn made the Moonsingers recall those legends, we have been haunted by them. But that is the next problem. First, we must protect Riverhold.
Yeah, I'll take care of the supply camps.
Do some damage, Five Claw.
Damage, you say? Not far. Kill this archer then. No one look over here. There's a wizard being very, very stealthy. Worst lookout ever. Seriously, he saw nothing. Or she, to be more accurate. It's a love blade of mine. Worst soldiers ever.
Sleek and lively. Grab what you can.
The whole camp's burning. People are dead. Their horses are gone and they haven't noticed. So bad. Ooh, sky shard. Let's get that. Hum of the moon route. Worst soldiers ever.
Quickly, take as much as you can carry. Well done, Five. Let's talk.
Little busy. Ooh. Nuts. It's annoying. Oh well. Talk to the captain. Where the hell did she go? There.
If those dungheads had proper tails, what we did to their supply camps would put a kink in them. One more small task, Five Claw, if you are willing. This one would have you help the strange one named Cadwell.
He is strange. What's he doing? Needs help.
Cadwell was adamant about helping our cause. He's been tinkering with bits and scraps, claims he's made traps to slow down the Uraxians. If you would, help the Strange One set his traps where the Euraxians are sure to spring them.
Alright, where can I find him?
Cadwell works along the main road that heads south out of Riverhold. Make sure he doesn't blow himself to bits, yes? Now, Nalado must return to the city before the Euraxians arrive in force. This one wants to be there when the battle truly begins.
Okay, I'll help Cadwell. Gotta quit walking when we can ride. It's probably not far away. I want to find out who Cadwell was, though. Subtle. I would never have noticed it.
So good to see you again. I missed you terribly. Now, mind where you step. I had no idea I could make such delightful murder toys. You don't want to stick a toe into any of them, though. Blew my little piggy right off.
Alright, you didn't know you could make traps?
I can play a lute. Magnificent swordplay. My speciality. Can even make a delicious Daedra heart flambe. But these doodads that go kaboom just popped into my head while thinking about how to help the catfolk. I quite like the catfolk.
So you figured out how to make traps by thinking about it?
Wouldn't that be remarkable? Decide you need to know something and it just occurs to you in a flash of inspiration. Chocolate souffle. No, it didn't work. More likely, it's something I knew before they chopped my head off and scrambled my memories.
And that's how you originally died?
Took it right off the old body, yes. Not that I recall details. Probably better that way. Anywho, you could help me arm the last few traps along the road. Just twiddle the spring and tweak the fiddly bit. Carefully. Watch. I'll show you.
Okay, I'll arm the traps.
To arm a trap, just twiddle this bit like so, and... Oh dear. I'm fine. I twiddled when I should have tweaked. Just a wee bit scorched, that's all.
Okay. Not blow myself up. That would be ideal.
Oh my, it's happening again. Well, that's an evil-looking orc. A necromancer, I do believe. I recognize that tree. They're on their way to Riverhold. That's not good. Not good at all. I have enough trouble seeing through my own eyes, let alone someone else's. I hope this doesn't become a regular occurrence.
She's seeing what his head's seeing. You had another one of your dream visions? What did you see?
The betrayer's head. I'm not sure why we're connected or why it insists on showing me the most disturbing images. I saw an orc necromancer, dreadful chap. He's coming to Riverhold, and he's bringing his nasty undead chums with him.
Yeah, I knew it. The necromancer is Zumog Thum. The betrayer's head. That's you, Cadwell.
Rubbish and poppycock. That makes no sense. What's the... Wait. I remember something. The betrayer. Those loon priests called me that. Right before they... Well, we need to warn the cat people. The necromancer is coming, and he's bringing undead.
Right, let's get back to Riverhold.
For Queen Euraxia!
Riverhold with cats so bold. I'll see you there if truth be told.
What did Cadwell do? Oh,
Over here, 5 Claw. Let us talk.
They're definitely on their way, Chimera.
We
Your
must get
axioms
inside and prepare to defend the town. Euraxia's forces are on their way.
Cadwell had another vision. He saw the necromancer Zomog Fung approaching Riverhold.
More undead. Just like at the defense force outpost. Regular troops are bad enough, but shambling corpses. They unsettle even the most seasoned Khajiiti warrior. We need to warn Gareshri.
Are the town's defences ready?
Almost. I wish we had another day and another pride of warriors. But our claws are sharp. Finish your business, then tell me when you are ready. We will enter the town, clear the streets, and set the final defenses before we report to Gareshri.
I'm ready. Here we go. Battle time. I'm supposing. After the long load. The very long load. Meet allies. Where are my
The
allies?
Euraxians
Report,
have necromancers in their...
The usurper
Speaker!
queen dares
We
send
have
undead
news!
against us. 5 Claw, find Captain Naledo and warn her. Too much Khajiiti blood, expert planning and flawless execution. They encircled the city and came at us from all sides. Euraxia's hired soldiers are well trained. The Northern Elsweyr Defense Force is not to be trifled with, but it's a militia, not a professional army.
You don't sound confident about the outcome of the battle.
I have complete faith in our forces. Any Khajiit is worth 2 Euraxians. But when you add in the undead, the odds turn more desperate. Which is why you need to warn Captain Naledo. A split second could mean the difference between victory or defeat.
Where can I find her?
The captain took command of the forces defending the town square. Warned her about the necromancers and the possibility of undead aiding the Euraxians. I have no doubt she developed a strategy after the events at the outpost.
You alright? Is that her?
Strike hard! Drive back the Euraxians! 5 Claw, did the speaker send orders?
Riverhold belongs to Queen Euraxia, cats!
Grave-robbing cur!
Every death is just a new recruit for Euraxia's army!
This one hates killing the same fools again and again! This one must warn the others.
Oh, championship. Oh, how did that miss? Because I'm an idiot.
Necromancer's spell will animate every corpse in town. But this one has an idea. Meet Zamarak at the temple, and maybe we can disrupt the spell.
Alright. I'm all for that. Temple of the Purifying Moons. Bookshelf.
They spilled blood in Riverhole's blessed moon. This one must be at peace to memorize the inscription.
Well, why aren't any of these zombies carrying gold? Knock him down. No. There's definitely some lag in this game. I think I said before, I don't know if it's just my install.
Now, Zamarak and the prayer are one. Come, let us find the blessed pillar of the spring moon.
Alright. Oh my god. To read the books first. Come on. Right, let's go find him. Activate the blessed pillar of the spring moon.
As long as the necromantic spell remains in place, the dead will keep rising.
Well, where did he go? I would imagine it's this. Maybe it isn't. It's got to be this. But why isn't the idiot coming over? Is it bugged? Seriously? Let's go back into the temple and come back out again and see if it resets this bit. No. I have a horrible suspicion I'm going to have to quit and reload. God damn it, game. I don't break it just by taking that shortcut. Gonna kick into life. It's gotta be it. But I can't do anything with it, and... Oh, man. And he's just standing here, like a lemon. Can't pickpocket him. God damn it. We'll log out, we'll log back in, see where it puts us. We have to do the whole battle bit again. That's so annoying. I think that bugged. That's right, my right eye is very sore. Which is not good. Right, let's load up again and see where it puts us. Wouldn't be surprised if we have to do that whole battle bit again. It seems to be kind of an instant, so... That's why my inventory's full. I'm not going to be able to take any reward at this rate.
As long as the necromantic spell remains in place, the dead will keep rising.
Okay, this is more promising. Here we go. Okay.
Deal with the undead while Zamarak recites the prayer. Vakri Tashin.
Ah. That's a sneaky little move. Bouja.
The spring moon has sanctified the ground. Let us proceed to the summer moon.
Alright. Just make sure he's coming. Maybe more this way. Yeah.
Deal with the undead while this one activates the pillar of the summer moon. Oh, green, Yashin.
Storm going to work on them. Lovely.
One more. The pillar of the winter moon, near Kahajab Hall.
Alright. And let's go. Please keep coming. Oh, here it is.
Vaba Kri Frisin. The moon pillars are activated. Riverhold is sanctified.
It's working.
Nice.
The dead are dead again.
Wait. Something. Something is coming.
Dragon.
We can't fight dragons!
No,
This one will order the retreat.
Such pathetic creatures. Flee before Kalgranted, you insignificant morsels!
No. Riverhold belongs to the Khajiit.
Kamira, consider your next words very carefully.
Now I'll speak the words my people need to hear. We are Khajiit. We are the children of Alkosh, the daughters and sons of Jon and Jod. We do not run, even from dragons.
Bolokdan, prove your worth. Destroy these paltry insects.
Stand with me, people of Anequina, for I am Kamira, daughter of King Hemakar. I am your queen. Now, Five Claw! Use the ballista and drive the dragon to the ground!
Ah, God. Put it all up on me. I don't actually know if I'm doing any damage to him whatsoever. Wait, they can shout? What the heck? There's got to be a technique for this. I'd like to use the blister again. Damage to him or not. I guess I am, but I could remember the key was to dodge. I'm getting him down, I'm not entirely sure how. Son of a... I believe they're shouting. It's very annoying that I can't. That's just oh, I got it. He killed a dragon. I don't really know.
All hail Queen Carmira!
I didn't even get to loot it.
We have shown that the Khajiit will not run, not even from a dragon.
All hail Camira, daughter of King Hemakar and Queen Numara!
Soon, Rimmon and all of Anequina will once again belong to us. The reign of the usurper queen nears its end. On this, I give you my word as the heir of Anequina, the daughter of King Hemakar, and the true queen of Rimmon.
We have plans to make. War Council, with me.
The speaker is correct. There's still work to do. Let's convene in Kahajab Hall.
Right. Killed a dragon. Don't really know how.
I can't.
But we did it. Lord Gareshiri.
Thank you for helping defend Riverhold from the usurper queen's forces. And killing a dragon. That was amazing.
Yes.
I just wish Camira had not revealed herself in quite so open a fashion.
Is what Camira said true? Is she really heir to the throne of Rimmon?
Camira is indeed the daughter of King Hemakar and Queen Numara. She alone survived the murder of the royal family and has served as my aide ever since. The men and I hope to reveal her identity after we had the Euraxia situation more well in hand.
So you think Camina made a mistake revealing her true identity to rally your people?
A mistake? No. I trust her instincts. She will make a good queen for our people. But Camira lets her emotions get the better of her, and she can be reckless. I worry that those tendencies could end her rule before it truly begins.
How is it that Camira's identity was able to remain a secret all this time?
Euraxia killed most of the palace staff and quickly spread word that the royal family was dead. Camira hid in plain sight, often working far from Rimmon, and her pendant protects her from magical detection. Now, talk to Tharn. Plans must be made.
Okay, I'll talk to Tharn. And my farm. Relaxing.
You
against the
killed a
desk.
dragon. Impressive, but don't let it go to your head. It was just one, and not even that large of a specimen. Plus, of course, no one will remember your feat. They're all going to be talking about the return of their queen.
And why didn't you help?
I had every faith in your ability to handle the situation. There was no need to intervene and tarnish your moment of glory. Besides, my considerable strategic skills serve the Khajiit cause better than my battle magic. I leave the mayhem to you.
Did you know that Chimera is rightful heir to the Rimmen throne?
Honestly, I had no idea. Chimera's rousing words were all well and good, but it will take more than inspiring speeches and old siege weapons to take down my half-sister.
So did you and Garashi-Ri come up with a plan on how to deal with Euraxia?
Based on recent events, only one course of action makes sense. We must strike at Rimmen and remove my half-sister from the throne before she rallies her forces. First, however, take this. Compensation for stopping the undead and killing a dragon.
God damn it, gotta empty some of my inventory. Anything here I don't need? I don't think so. Is there anything here that's not part of a set? Well, that. Then you want stuff that's going to be part of a set. I'm carrying far too much. I really need to invest in some more bank space. Everything's all part of the set. No? I think I was going to use those to break them down to...
Based on... My half-sister continues to be an embarrassment to our family name. The time has come to deal with Euraxia. Permanently.
Achievement unlocked. Permanently? You want us to kill your own sister?
Half-sister. And yes, if it comes to that. Euraxia conquered Rimmen without authorization. She oppressed the Khajiit, unleashed hordes of undead, and made a deal with the dragons. If we don't depose her, I hate to imagine what she'll do next.
She has been busy. Do we have the forces to make a direct assault on Rimmen Palace?
Who said anything about a direct assault? Subterfuge is called for. I suggest a small group slip into the palace, locate Euraxia, and remove her from the throne by any means necessary. Talk to Garash-Ri. He knows someone who can get us inside.
I'll speak to Garash-Ri, and I bet it's the princess.
Now that I have revealed my true heritage, we need to
I
act
agree
quickly,
with the princess.
Lord Speaker.
The time has come to remove my half-sister from the throne.
Queen Tarn. I have not been a princess in a very long time.
What did we get?
I stand corrected. Queen Chimera. You said you had a way to get us into the palace, Lord Speaker?
I do. Five Claw, let us speak.
Guessing that was a... Ooh, I need to recharge my weapon. Yeah, two-handed melee, damn it. Alright.
Like most of Abnur Tharn's plans, it is both brilliant and daring. If it has any chance to succeed, however, we need a way to get a small force into the palace without being seen. Luckily, I may have an answer.
So what's your idea for getting us in? Without alerting Euaxia's guards?
The former custodian of the palace, he knew the place like the back of his paw. Remarkably, he survived Euraxia's conquest and the purge of the royal family. Find him, and he should be able to provide us with an unseen path into the palace.
Who is this custodian, and where do I find him?
Aneshi. He served as castellan for Rimin Palace under King Hamekar. You can find Aneshi southeast of here, where he now cares for a shrine to the ancient hero Kunzari. Learn what he knows. Then meet the rest of the strike force in Rimin.
I'll head to the shrine. Alright. Defended the town, killed a dragon. Not bad. There's a way shrine right nearby. If in doubt, fast travel. We are going here. Yep. Long way down. Should follow the path. Waterfall. Above. No, still this way.
Five Claw! I decided to join you. Aneshi deserves to hear that I still live in my own words.
Welcome to Aneshi's humble shrine to Kunzari. Here, we remember the tales of the hero of ancient Elsweyr.
Fair enough.
Old Aneshi doesn't get many visitors, friend. Few find much comfort in the ancient tales of Kunzari during these trying times. Wait, Aneshi recognizes your friend. She is grown now, more serious, but this one knows Princess Kamira Baijod.
She's Queen Kamira now. She remembers you too. We need your help.
Aneshi's beloved wife, Zaima, worked with the militia for a time after we avoided Euraxia's purge of the palace. passed along information until the Uraxians caught her. They killed her in the palace courtyard. If Eneshi can help, he will do so.
Good man. Oh, cat. We're going to assault Roman palace, but we need a way to slip inside without being spotted.
Then you need to enter the palace crypts. A forgotten passage in the crypts leads to the royal kitchens. Eneshi will write down directions to where he hid his master key. The key opens a door in the sewer under the palace.
I saw the door
that leads to the crypts.
I'll take the directions and go find your master key.
Jode above, old Eneshi can hardly believe his eyes. Princess Camila.
It is truly me, Castellan.
Follow the road
But I am
to the
Queen
west for
Camila
a short
now.
time, then
We will
turn
throw
left where
the
the road
usurper
forks.
from my father's throne.
Veer slightly north of
We
the
stayed close to the castle.
scattering, look for ancient
Zaima,
stairs.
my brave and beloved wife, she passed information to the militia until the vile Uraxians got her. After that, Eneshi came here to restore this ancient shrine. This one will help you as best he can, my queen.
I will visit with Aneshi, Five Claw. Recover the master key and meet me in Riemann.
Ready? Where is it? Seek the tilted pillar. That looks like a tilted pillar. So let's be up these stairs then. Dig under the second points the way, okay. This might be a bad idea if it's a fight I don't need to take. It does hit hard actually. Oh. That's a good move. Probably actually be blocking some of those rather than just letting him hit me. under the second window. Nice. That's quite a view. This is a good looking game. I'd probably say that a lot. Badger. We've got to go to Rimmen. Just take it. I don't know why I'm running when I can ride. Seems particularly stupid.
The Reachmen are off guard. Something's gone wrong with their plans, it seems.
Okay, Roman necropolis. City of the Dead.
We must have something about the water, Siljo. If you would just...
No adept can face the wastes alone, child. This one...
Yeah, I think we came this way before. Or did we do it the other way around? Can't remember. I think the other way around. Yeah, we came down from the city this way. Above. Are they on the aqueduct? Having life more interesting. They're probably not, because that wouldn't make any sense for where we've got to go.
Five Claw, over here.
Yes, hello.
Arn wants to speak to you.
You alright? I will go and chat with him.
I may not have figured out Chimera's true identity, but things have been hectic since I met her. Zamorak, though, he was easier to surmise. I recognized the bearing of the King's Claw the moment I saw him. Did you find us a way into the palace?
The old Castilian suggests we enter through the crypts. He gave me the master key.
The crypts? So that means another delightful trek through the sewers.
Yep.
The overwhelming stench of excrement still lingers from our last visit. Ah well. I have another task for you to deal with first, however.
What do you need?
The siege weapons aimed down into the city. We need to disable them before Euraxia realizes she's under attack, or she'll destroy Rimmon just to spite us.
She's very nasty.
Meet Nalado and destroy 2 of the installations. Chimera will take care of the 3rd.
You think Zamorak was the King's Claw?
Just thinking out loud. A habit I acquired during my time in the archives at White Gold Tower. Zamorak once served as a royal protector. From his bearing and the way he hovers near Chimera, he had to be one of the King's Claws. It's quite obvious.
If you say so. I'll go help Captain Naladu destroy the siege weapons.
Captain Nalado's waiting for you near the siege weapons. Work with her to put them out of commission. Once we see the weapons go up in flames, we'll head out and rendezvous with you at the sewer entrance.
Yeah, won't that alert her to our presence?
I'm counting on it. After you and Nalado destroy the first 2 platforms and Chimera deals with the 3rd, Euraxia will order her troops into the streets to defend the city. That will mean fewer soldiers inside the palace to hamper our assault.
And you'll be doing what?
Zamorak, Cadwell and I will make our way to the sewers and deal with any Euraxians stationed there. Can't have them raise an alarm and alert my half-sister to our true intentions.
Excuse me.
Are you insinuating that my contributions are lacking?
There's no point trying to intimidate Tharn.
I thought you might be remarking on how spellcasting seems to leave me drained. Or perhaps you were implying that this was my fault for accidentally releasing the dragons from the halls of Colossus. No matter. Do your job, and I'll do mine.
Where is she?
I'll get to the far bastion. Best we don't travel together.
Can I get into the city from around here? Doesn't look like it. I guess I'm just gonna have to go into the city and wander through.
Behold divinity with your own eyes. Join us in the worship of Alkash.
Come back when your heart knows the truth.
No guards at the gates. That seems odd.
This work isn't going to do itself.
Okay, we're trying to get up there from here. And guess up these stairs. Right, as long as we keep going up, we should get up onto the walls. Oh, she's down here. I have gone too far.
Five Claw, good, good. We have work to do. Are you ready to disable the siege weapons and wreak some more havoc?
I am. What's the plan?
The soldier guarding the gate to the south weapons platform appears bored. This one plans to give her something to get excited about. When she leaves her post, slip through the gate and set fire to the siege weapons. Be quick, Five Claw.
There's only a single soldier guarding the platform?
At the gate, yes. This one observed a few more soldiers on the platform, but not many. The usurper queen feels secure in Rimmon. We're about to change that. After this one deals with the soldier, I will move on to the north platform. Meet me there.
Alright, I'll burn the weapons.
Watch as Nalado becomes a sleek Uraxian soldier. How do they see with this thing on? Garashi has been spotted in the market. Hurry!
Finally, some action.
What a dumb guard. But aren't they all? He's a solo guard, or she is. Right. They always turn around at the wrong moment. I love the way that they just don't notice. Got one. My god, how fussy is that trigger point? Oh, that was it. Yeah, right, we got him. Let's get to the next ones. Save the people of the town.
Nalado will deal with the soldier. Oh, this one can't wait to get out of this dungy armor. The south platform is under attack.
Stupid cats! Wait, I better warn my lieutenant first.
Good girl.
Go, destroy the siege weapons.
Destroy.
Nalado will clean up this mess.
If there's no one here, how are they planning on using these sort of quickly?
Five Claw, this way!
There he goes.
She did it! Now let's meet the others at the sewer entrance.
Alright. That is a huge sword. I think it's as tall as she is.
Here come the others now.
There are too many of us. We need to split up.
I will go with Tarn. Captain Nalado can lead the others.
Barely queen for a day, and already she's giving orders.
A queen should not rush into danger. It is unseemly. This one should be at her side to keep her safe. Nalado will follow orders, though. We must make our way through the crypts and into the palace before Chimera gets into too much trouble, yes?
Is it a really good idea to split the party?
Chimera is queen now, so this one must do as she says.
Yes.
There are dangers ahead, regardless of whether we stick together or not. But we have a better chance of reaching the usurper queen if we approach from multiple directions.
Fair enough. Chimera can handle herself. She'll be with Abnathan.
Yes, and if anything happens to our new queen, this one will have Tharn's head on a platter. We waste too much time, Five Claw. Are you ready to enter the sewers and find the door to the crypts?
Let's go.
I'll scout ahead. Tally-ho!
Oh, excuse me. Oh gosh.
Everyone, unsheathe your claws.
There is the door to the crypts. This one hasn't visited these crypts in a long, long time.
Yep, that's what I thought. What are you going to find in crypts? And apparently you find books in crypts that I can't read. Gold. Yeah, I guess we gotta go this way. one. Didn't, but we do now. Okay, so this is not really where we wanted to come. Yeah, it looks promising. Looks like the way. That's a big zombie. Zombie Max. There isn't really anything in here, so excuse me.
Wait. This is the royal crypt, but it has been disturbed.
That's not surprising. I mean, necromancers, etc. Bring of peace, beloved father, honoured king of Anequina. Now he prowls the sands behind the stars until the next pounce.
They took his body. They desecrated the king's grave. And from the looks of it, the queen's and Kamira's siblings as well.
Why would she dig up the royal family?
Zamorak has no clue. This royal crypt was prepared when King Hemakar ascended to the throne and married Queen Numara. Why inter the bodies and then dig them up 6 years later?
Could have been Zamongfung.
Dark moons. This one hopes that is not the case. To even think such a thing makes Zamorak's fur stand on end. We should hurry and find Kamira. Find the queen.
You're right.
We need to find a way into the palace, and quickly.
Euraxia not only murdered our king and queen, she desecrated their graves! She's a monster!
I'm guessing this will be the way in. And it should come up into the kitchens, I think he said. Oh gosh. Darn it. What time is it? It's not even that late. Glad they don't mind me looting their royal palace. It's locked. What? How did I not get a blade of volume? It didn't even show me the animation. There are definitely issues. I was going to look on the forums, wasn't I? See if other people are having similar problems. It's such a big game, I'm not sure what I'd actually do a wipe and reload.
That's far enough. Queen Euraxia doesn't want to be disturbed.
Like I care what she wants.
The Chapel of the Guiding Moons is just ahead.
What's the betting? Chimera's in there, all her resurrected zombie family are there. And Euraxia is
It's the necromancer, Zumag Foom. They locked us in.
Queen Euraxia will be delighted to hear that we have guests.
Oh, look, more cats. I do adore flaying and then roasting the nasty creatures.
If you'll excuse us, we have another member of your party to deal with.
I'm of two minds. I want to watch your cadavers tear these cheeky mudcrabs apart, but I also want to deal with my inferior duplicate. What to do, what to do.
Leave the door to Zamarak. This one will make an exit.
alright.
More undead!
We'll kill the mummies. You got the door, dude?
Go! Zamarak will guard your backs.
Nice. Must loot everything on the way. It's important.
Go left while this one goes right. We will meet in the royal chambers.
Alright. Let's learn all these recipes first. The Great Hall.
Destroy you.
We will transfer your duplicate animus. But our time with Queen Euraxia has reached its end. Come along.
Please, not like try smashing these glass baubles.
Kill these guys first, do you? Necromantic glass.
Well, that wasn't pleasant. You go on. I'll be along in a snap.
Yeah, alright. I wonder how it explains Cadwell being here if you haven't done the main quest, or you didn't ask him to come back to the real world with you. Did you just kind of ignore that and Cadwell's here and that's that?
There. Make haste. Euraxia is in the palace courtyard with Mulamnir. Be cautious. We need to know what Euraxia and the dragon are planning before we attack.
Alright, just need to loot first.
The moon gate you seek lies to the southwest. Zumog Foom has the key. Now, about my request.
The necromancers have already agreed to serve Calgrontid. You no longer interest us, Euraxia Tharn.
How dare you! We had a deal!
Told you.
What's this now? My incompetent half-brother and... Aha! The lost princess returns. Nalado! Here. Your parents have missed you so, princess. Mother! No! I never liked you, Abner. Now do me a favor and just die!
I'll take down that shield. You deal with the undead.
Already on it. Sorry, King. You've had your time.
The shield is down.
I'll destroy you all! The runes of oblivion shield me! Destroy them, my loyal servant!
Really? I mean, I faced Moloch Bar. I think I'm worried about you.
Destroy them, my loyal servants!
Cheeky. Almost got my arms up again.
The runes of oblivion sealed me! Destroy them, my loyal servants!
Just going down.
Oblivion, heed my call! The runes of oblivion sealed me!
Not really going to help you. Shield score's gone. She's down.
We can mourn Nalado later. I need to see the throne.
Once this all began, I knew Euraxia would need to be dealt with. But sending Chimera's murdered parents against us, death was too easy an end for my half-sister.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that the dragons continue to work with the necromancers, though.
No regrets about your sister?
Half-sister. And do I really seem like the sentimental type to you? Euraxia may be gone, but Mulamnir mentioned his leader, Calgruntid. He said the necromancers were helping them, and Euraxia said something about a moon gate to the southwest.
Maybe Chimera or Gareshuri can tell us about this moon gate.
Perhaps. The next queen of Anequina said there's no time to mourn the dead, but I worry what happened here could affect her judgment. Let's get to the throne room and try to figure out why the dragons need necromancers and a moon gate.
You right? She ran off this way. Palace throne room.
We will deal with the fallen later. I fear more pressing matters must concern us now.
Okay.
May the dark take Euraxia! She sent my own parents against us, and killed the brave and honorable Nalado! But we have no time to mourn. We must determine what the dragons seek at the ancient moon gate.
Chimera, those were your parents, and Captain Naladu died defending you. Are you sure?
Do not presume to tell me how I should feel. I am the queen now, and I do not have the luxury or the time to grieve. Five Claw, those were not my parents. They were animated husks, nothing more. And I will remember Nalado's sacrifice. After
what?
After we finish saving Elsweyr from the dragons. You are still with me in this, Five Claw. You and Abner Thorn both. We ended one threat, but 2 more remain. I will go on without you, but I would rather have you at my side for what is to come.
I'm with you. How do we stop the dragons?
The war is far from over. Even a queen needs to consult with such learned personages as Gareshri and Abnar Tarn every now and then. Take this in recognition of your efforts on our behalf, Five Claw. Then talk to Gareshri. I need to think.
Completed. 2 queens. Nice.
Throne. For too long, a tyrant has sat upon it. But now...
The man must recognize you as the heir of a Nequina. But the people already cheer your name.
Finally, this palace is a
A
labyrinth.
word, Five Claw.
Did I miss anything?
Achievement unlocked. Rimmon Revolution. Okay, Gareshri.
Amira's parents would be proud of how she has stepped forward in these dark times. Moons, I am proud of her. While Kamira gathers her thoughts, the rest of us have work to do. Tell me, what happened in the palace?
We killed Euraxia, but Naladu died, and the dragons and necromancers are still working together.
You bring news both welcome and grim. But we can neither celebrate a victory nor mourn the good captain until later, I fear. We need to determine why the dragons are willing to associate with wielders of dark magic.
I heard them mention a moon gate to the southwest. Calagronted seemed interested in the place. I have no idea if I butchered that name or not.
Could they be interested in the moon gate of Nequina? It lies in that direction. I wonder if this pertains to Euraxia's final order. A soldier mentioned it after we captured her, but she refused to elaborate. Maybe you can help Tharn find out more.
I'll help Abner Tharn determine the significance of Euraxia's final order.
Even now, Abnur Tharn searches through the documents in the royal study, seeking information concerning this final order. Despite his show of indifference, Euraxia was his half-sister. Her death is bound to affect him. I suggest that you tread warily.
You're worried about Tharn?
Worried? No. That would imply I had any feelings toward the man whatsoever. I'd say I'm more concerned that his nonchalant attitude toward his sister's death might be hiding his true emotions. I trust that he's here to help, but he's still a Tharn.
This is true. Is that a jewelry box? Looks like I can loot lockpicks. Everybody have lockpicks. And this is a throne room. You know that one? Why would you need lockpicks in a throne room? Alright, let's go speak to Tharn. In the royal study. All books. Don't mind me, Ethan. You just talk amongst yourself. Alright.
When you look at the world as lines on a map, it all seems so small and insignificant. I was trying to determine the meaning of this document, but so far the secret eludes me.
Came to offer my help. Did you find anything about Euraxia's final order?
I found a letter, but it's not complete. Looks like a scribe's dictation. I've been searching for more, but I haven't made much progress through the royal stacks. With your help, perhaps the search will go more quickly.
Tell me about the dictated letter you found.
It alludes to an order Euraxia was preparing to deliver shortly before our assault on the palace. It mentions a Captain S, the Cygnus Irregulars, and a favor for the dragons, but gives no indication as to who they are or what the favor might be. We did what had to be done. Think no more about it. If you hadn't ended Euraxia, I certainly would have. Now, look around and see if you can find anything pertaining to this unfinished letter. I'm sure this study contains documents from when the Khajiit ruled Rimmon, as well as papers that cover the span of Euraxia's rule. So many, many papers. She was a prolific writer, I'll give her that.
Oh, missed that one.
Control dragons? What folly. But what was that about killing the last dragon guard?
Your Royal Majesty, my trained squad of elite assassins is ready to perform whatever service you require. However, since my assassins are few in number, it would be prudent to provide us with support in the form of auxiliary troops. If I may be so bold, I suggest granting me the authority to commandeer soldiers from the Cygnus Irregulars. I need to stop at Sandswell Manor anyway to collect Perfect Carlo's report on the last Dragon Guard. Besides, any chance to stick a knife in that haughty Imperial always appeals to me. Considers my mercenaries to be inferior to his troops, and I hate him for that.
Captain Sorlinia. That must be Captain S. And the Cygnus Irregulars are Imperial troops under the command of Prefect Kalo at Sandswell Manor.
Okay. Khajiit myths and legends continue to intrigue me. After all, it was the stories of Kahanzari that, as told by the Moonsingers, that led me to the Wrathstone and allowed me to trick my blundering half-brother into releasing the dragons from the halls of Colossus. Ooh. I wonder what else might be waiting for me in the remaining tales of Khazari. Certainly the significance of the betrayer, whose disgusting head follows my chief necromancer around like a sad little puppy. It came to us from those legends, and the need for the Moongate, though I must admit, at least here in my private notes, that a complete understanding of the metaphysics behind it all still eludes me. Meanwhile, I understand that our investigation into the rumours of a last surviving member of the Dragon Guard, here in Elsweyr, have finally come to fruition. We can eliminate this potential threat and show Calagronteed the value of our partnership. I look forward to studying the perfect Kalo's report in greater depth, if the Infernal Man ever agrees to send it to me.
Old Khajiit legends and rumours of a last Dragon Guard. Intriguing. I think you found everything I need to fill in the blanks. Let's talk.
We have to walk over here to talk.
The documents you uncovered allow me to make sense of this unfinished dictation. I believe I now know the contents of Euraxia's final order.
Kill the Dragon Guard.
Euraxia ordered Captain Sorlinia to assassinate a Dragon Guard in an effort to appease the dragons. Sorlinia plans to commandeer as many additional soldiers as necessary from Prefect Kalo at Sandswell Manor and retrieve a report.
Dragon Guard? I don't understand.
Neither do I, at least not fully. The Dragon Guard were the sworn protectors of the Imperial Emperor. At least they were until they fell out of favor. Euraxia has ordered her assassins to murder what she claims to be the last Dragon Guard.
The last Dragon Guard?
Don't ask me. The Dragon Guard I knew failed to protect the potentates and were disbanded in disgrace. They claimed to have descended from legendary Akaviri dragon hunters. But that's all it was. A legend.
Maybe not.
We need to get to Sandswell Manor.
I'll head to Sandswell Manor and find Prefect Kalo as soon as I can.
We can't take any chances. Euraxia's final order directs her assassins to murder the last Dragon Guard. If the dragons consider this threat real, we need it on our side. Meet me west of the city, on the outskirts of Sandswell Manor.
Do you know anything about Captain Solina or Prefect Kalo?
Kalo is mentioned in Garesh Ree's intelligence reports. He commands a garrison of troops in an estate seized when they conquered the region. As for Sorlinia, I've never heard of her. But an assassination squad, they're never a good thing.
All right. Let's get...
Are the people of Rimmon cowards?
They're just afraid, Chimera. Remember, the dragons still darken the skies overhead.
But we need to replenish our forces. I fear there are more battles ahead.
You carry the weight of the kingdom, Chimera, but the crown is not yet yours.
Yes, yes. I must be recognized by the Main and Queen Eren. Which reminds me, has the Dominion sent us any aid?
A few advisors, some gold, but no troops. We are on our own.
Yeah, Iren's kind of busy. It'll be nice to see her again, though. So where are we going? Okay, there. And we've got no way shrine nearby, so to do it the old-fashioned way. Right I want. It'll do.
Sure as bones. Riggert knew he should have brought more meat.
Riggert? The Nord Cultural Exchange is here? Fantastic. I love Riggert. Out of the city. Scan with the compass, make sure there's no way shrine to be had. Roughly the right direction. Alright, where the heck are we going? This way. Sansful Manor. Oh, we've got a rendezvous. Suppose that makes sense.
An Imperial garrison housed in a Khajiiti estate. My half-sister spared no expense, I see. Prefect Kalo commands a full complement of soldiers, mostly seasoned Imperials and not the Nibonese mercenaries that make up Euraxia's main forces. It's probable that Sorlinia and her assassination squad is here as well, so I advise caution.
You think we'll have to fight our way in?
I prefer to avoid unnecessary bloodshed, of course, but these are enemy forces. We must do what we must to complete our mission. I'll work my way down from the upper levels of the house. You find your own entrance and we'll meet somewhere inside.
Yeah, right.
Try not to alert the entire garrison to our presence, and keep an eye out for Captain Sorlinia or anything related to Euraxia's final order. We need to determine where the assassination squad plans to strike if we're going to save the Dragon Guard.
Oakley dokley. To fight wildlife, and I'm about to potentially fight soldiers. God damn it. I have your gold, damn it. Is there another way round? Should probably be wearing something a little more stealthy than a shiny red robe. So I can't just go through the front door. Or maybe I can. Sickness irregular. Vittoria. Selena's assassins got me in the gut. Found a place to hide, but don't have long. Check the well. Hid a key in the bucket. Unlock the cellar door in the stable. That's your way to Kalo and the rest of the irregulars. I always loved you. Bucket in the well. Oops, already know that one. Cellar key in the well. There's the well. Ah, damn it. Three of them there. Is he even going to notice that his friends are dead? No. You kind of think it'd be the thing you'd notice. Just stab him to death. Okay, so through the stables. These guards are all so incompetent. So
You should
bad
join
it
me.
even makes me look
Let's
good.
talk. We need to speak quickly. I doubt I'll remain undiscovered for very long.
You like to show off your magic.
This projection, a simple spell. Nothing to it, really. But that's not what I want to discuss. I'm hiding in an empty servant's quarters at the moment. I discovered that Prefect Kalo is no longer in charge here. In fact, he's been arrested.
Why would your Uraxians arrest one of their own?
That's the thing. Prefect Kalo isn't really one of the Uraxians. His cohort of Imperials accompanied my half-sister into Rimmen, but he's been a vocal opponent of her coup and subsequent claim of rulership. Apparently, he refused another order.
Where are they holding him?
Kalo's probably being held on one of the lower levels. See if you can find him. He should be able to tell us more about the Dragon Guard and Sorlinia's orders. Wait a moment. I'm about to have company. I'll find my way to you as soon as I can.
Alright, I'll try and find the prefect. I feel like we should change. like it for this sneaking. Red and shiny for being a battle mage. It's a bit more assassination-y. If that's even a word. Pretty certain it isn't. Soldier, yes, please. Let's play. What? How did we not play to woe him? Gosh darn it. Sandswirl Manor. Come on in, Prefect. Where are you?
Interesting. You're not one of Euraxia's mercenaries.
Nope.
I'm Prefect Kalo, commander of the Cygnus Irregulars. And you're that outsider working with the Khajiit militia. I expected you hours ago. Well, let's not dawdle. You have an assassination squad to stop, I assume, so if you'd open my cell?
How do you know who I am?
It's elementary. I pay attention to every significant event that occurs in the region. Comes with my job description. I have agents, spies, and informers from Riverhold to Rimmen. The dossier on you could choke a Wamasu. Now, about this door?
So, why are you locked in there?
I'm an Imperial without an Emperor. My cohort was assigned to accompany Euraxia on a fact-finding mission. She turned it into a conquest. I tried to temper her more violent tendencies, but her mercenaries outnumber my legionaries by a wide margin.
So why lock you up?
I refused to direct order. Wouldn't give Solinia my soldiers or my file on the last Dragon Guard. So, here I am. How about this? You can find a copy of the report in my office. If the information it contains helps you, then come back and set me free.
You seem unusually willing to cooperate with an ally of the rightful Khajiit Queen.
I'm a reasonable man. I have no great love for this land, but neither do I want to see it destroyed. Dragons were the last straw. In other words, this is me making a stand. You can find a copy of the Dragon Guard report in my office upstairs.
Tell me about Captain Solina.
She burst into my office with orders from Euraxia, demanded I provide soldiers to support her assassination squad, then commanded that I turn over my file on this so-called last Dragon Guard. I politely refused both requests, and she had me arrested.
And an assassination... Gosh. An assassination squad is?
An elite unit of mercenaries. They're rabid dogs that Euraxia points at our enemies. They like to kill, and they're extremely good at it. With the urging of the dragons, she pointed them at their current target, the so-called last Dragon Guard. Well, that puts a new spin on the situation. Solinia took my file. Then she and her soldiers went to assassinate this supposed last Dragon Guard to appease Euraxia's dragon allies. There's a copy of the file in my office, but
Alright. I'm guessing his office is going to be up. People and lockpicks. What is it? Collections, inventory, supplies. Supplies! Already know that one. So many lockpicks, I don't even bother collecting them anymore. I thought there was someone there. Sitting down for a minute. That one. Where is his office? Oh, down here. Oh my god, it's huge. Okay, I'm just going to read it quietly. Okay, so the Western Scar is probably where we've got to go. I do believe there's a delve down in the Scar. I did look at that.
I see you found the report. Now we can continue our conversation without being separated by those inconvenient bars.
And how did you get out when I didn't let you out?
Without a fight.
Don't look so shocked. My irregulars are very good at what they do. It was simple enough for them to sneak in and set me free. Now, what did you learn from the report? Anything that will help us stop Captain Solinia and her assassination squad?
Us? Why would you want to help stop the assassination of the Dragon Guard?
As I said, we were never willing participants in Euraxia's conquest of northern Elsweyr. My irregulars did as little as possible to advance her agenda, and we worked to sabotage it as often as not. Besides, have you forgotten about the dragons?
What about the dragons?
The dragons won't stop after they kill or subjugate the Khajiit. We're in as much danger as everyone else. If Lord Garesh-Ri pardons my soldiers, we'll help fight the dragons. But we're going to need the Dragon Guard. Do you know where he is?
The report suggests the last Dragon Guard is hiding in an Akaveri shrine in the Scar.
Grand Chancellor, I propose that you get Garesh-Ri to pardon the Cygnus Irregulars so we can form an alliance.
An alliance? Interesting. Comrades would be helpful in the battles to come. I'll return to Rimmon, plead Kalo's case, and send someone to help you. Meanwhile, I suggest you start your search for the shrine at the Stitches.
Alright. Just as soon as I check these bookshelves and loot all that is lootable. can't get them. Tease. Way above. Checking there. Alrighty.
One of Kalo's pet cats. Time to make me a fur coat.
Just thinking, I really need to not miss. I really didn't need to fight any of them. I just want to get the heck out of here.
One of Kalo's pet cats. Time to make me a fur coat. Time to make me a fur coat.
Worst guards ever. Yeah. My usual shiny self. There wasn't a way shrine around here somewhere. So where are we going? Scar down here. But if we go along far enough, there's the Riverhold shrine. We'll go there, then fast travel down. That'll make sense. Stamina recover. Nearly there, just the other side of these rocks. There it is. Alright, yeah, we are going. Look, it's nice and near. So we'll take this path. The stitches discovered. Yeah, Samarak's here.
Tarn sent Zamarak to assist you against the Euraxian officers Saulinia and her assassins. The locals say that a group matching their description passed through here a short time ago. Tarn explained that we seek a hidden Akaviri shrine.
Saulinia has orders to kill someone they believe is the last Dragon Guard.
Saulinia, the assassin who murdered King Hemakar and Queen Numara. Zamarak heard that name often on the day of Euraxia's coup. Perhaps this one can finally get justice for the royal family.
Did you face Captain Saulinia back then?
No. Zamarak was guarding Kamira that day. We were far from the palace. Anyway, this one learned that the local crime lord provided Saulinia with guides who know the Scar well. We must hurry if we hope to catch them.
Let's go stop him.
The Scar can be a treacherous place, Five Claw, even without the addition of a Nibonese assassination squad. We need to hurry, but we should also proceed with caution. King Hemakar saw something in Zamarak. He specifically requested this one during a visit to the Desert Wind. Zamarak set aside his studies and devotions to become the King's Claw. I pledged my life to keep the royal family safe.
But you weren't able to stop Euraxia from killing the royal family?
No. Kamira wanted to visit the Desert Wind Adeptorium. This one was tasked to guard her. So, Zamarak was not in the palace when Euraxia and her troops arrived. They were welcomed as emissaries of the Emperor. But they were lions about to pounce.
No, at least you could get Kamira to safety.
A small success in an avalanche of failure. Guilt consumed Zamarak because he lived and the royal family died. So this one exiled himself from the land he loved and traveled the world. This one sought... what? Peace. Forgiveness. Something.
What should I know before we entered the Scar?
The Scar was carved across the face of an Equina in the ancient past. Some say Kunzari is responsible. Others, that Alkosh himself marked the land with his claws. Things live in the deepest cracks and crevices that we would do well to avoid.
And why did Tharn send you to tell me?
Truthfully, Zamarak almost refused when Tharn gave the order. This one has only just reclaimed the mantle of King's Claw and was reluctant to leave Queen Kamira's side. But you needed help, and Zamarak was best suited to aid you in this endeavor.
Did Tharn present Prefect Carlo to Kamira?
Yes, but Zamarak isn't sure if anything good will come of their meeting. When this one departed, Queen Kamira and Lord Gareshri were engaged in a heated discussion with Tarn over the risks and benefits of trusting an Imperial.
Yeah, they've got soldiers, and Tharn's an Imperial. Alright. So I guess we are going down. Track down assassination squad.
Careful where you flaunt your wealth, Walker.
That's pretty
You
awesome.
are a tempting prize indeed.
That was a pretty fancy mount. You have scorpions, harpies, terror birds,
Wait, that body. It's one of the assassins. They must have passed this way.
and that's how the dodo became extinct. Yes, we're doing it again. Nice.
More bodies. The hired guides. Saulinia's work, Zamarak thinks.
Take out their ranged. This is going to take us to the temple.
Look! There's a door behind these stones. Is this the place we seek?
I think it probably is. And I think that's going to be a good place to leave it. It's about time to stop, so let's not start a new delve. Alright, well, we've defeated a dragon. We've killed the usurper queen. Put the rightful queen back on her throne. Okay, she hasn't been crowned yet, but, you know. And we're out to rescue and save the last dragon guard. Not bad for an evening's work. And we've rescued an Imperial. Yeah. Been a busy evening. Let's log this out. Yeah, no, it's good. I think we've still got more dragons to go.
You have something else to do?
Cheeky bugger. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, so tomorrow probably we'll find this last dragon guard, try and protect them, and try and find out what this moon gate is it? What the dragon's plans are with that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop waffling. This will be here forever. Okay. I am out of here.